This is the inaugural Seminole Hard Rock Reining Classic, but there are a lot of people here who are hoping it becomes an annual event. Even though Florida was having a chillier than normal winter, at least there wasn't a foot of snow on the ground, a plus for reiners from the northern states. And in the climate-controlled Smart Like Juice VIP pavilion adjacent to the arena, folks could eye the competition, while the kids, young and old, were busy with pool or foosball or the PlayStation. Jose Vasquez of Markham, Illinois, says this event is going to be good for reining.
They've been so short time and bothering the reining, and they already trying to take a next step that not too many people volunteer to do, to put the show this caliber and this level, and they're not afraid to do that. So,
in a world of understatement, Frank Marley is a standout, to say the least.
I'll be the loudest. I may not win, but I'll be the prettiest dressed. How about that? So that's kind of how we're approaching this, you know.
A sports and entertainment attorney who invited some of his friends from the Miami Dolphins and the Hard Rock Girls to come and hang out with everybody in the Smart Like Juice VIP pavilion, Frank Marley has been reining for only a short time and has dedicated himself to making the Appaloosa breed more competitive in the sport.
I don't stick with them because I don't know better. I stick with them because, quite frankly, they're, in my opinion, the last real challenge left in the sport. You know, that the Appaloosas definitely lag a little bit behind. Frankie is one of those rare individuals who, quite honestly, does have the NRHA ability and the NRHA talent. You know, he won the Appaloosa Futurity, or he and I won it last year in the non-pro and the intermediate open side. So he can do that.
We've had some of the top professionals in the reining industry involved for years and years, and we've had some really great bloodlines in the Appaloosa breed. So we've been a part of the reining sport for a long time, but it's always, like a lot of other things, it comes in waves when you get enthusiastic people and outstanding horses and some really good crosses that work, and then you see some people come back to that particular discipline and that sport, and we're seeing it grow a lot with our youth exhibitors and especially among our non-pros. So that's probably the most exciting thing, is to see people from all walks of life attracted to the very same thing.
Frank's stallion Some Kinda Shine, by a son of NRHA $1 million sire Shining Spark out of a multiple Appaloosa Reining Horse Association Futurity Top 10 producer, will compete here in both the non-pro with Frank riding and in the open under former NRHA Youth World Champion Jose Suter.
He's going to sire some really nice non-pro and youth horses, and his mind and that color, and he's pretty and he's honest and he's good. And you know what, if kids, like what we're in this derby, and non-pros like me can come in here and ride these horses, that's all I really want. That's what I'm looking to do.
Frank's also trying to bring some other new players into the sport, including sponsors like Nike and Marine Max.
We have a lot of mutual interest with the folks that are involved in the reining event. A lot of them are also avid boaters, and I bet 70% of the people that I've talked to here at the event all have boats. So we have a lot in common with folks who are involved in the horse industry.
And in an event title sponsored by the Seminole Hard Rock, what would be more appropriate for trophies than these special edition electric guitars?
It was the general manager at the Hard Rock who said, you know, hey, what do you think about these? Because we're going to do acrylics. And he brought a guitar in, and I said that these people would go nuts for that. And everybody's come in and looked at them and actually thought they were auction items. And then when we said, you're not getting Lawsons, you're getting those, I guarantee you the scores out there are reflecting of that. These people are running hard. I know I was. So, you know, it's just one of those things where I'm always going to try to find something different, something unique, and something that's going to motivate and reward people for spending their, you know, especially in these times, disposable income on this kind of stuff. Because you don't have to. And you didn't have to come here. And I appreciate it.
Trophy guitars were also handed out to a couple of pioneers of reining, inducted into the inaugural class of the Seminole Hard Rock Reining Classic Hall of Fame, Bill Horn and Charlie Smith.
Mr. Bill Horn.
I love it that you love me, because I love you all too. Thank you for everything.
I was very surprised at what went on tonight, and to accept an award like that, and not only just accept an award like that, he accept a great award like that with my friend Bill Horn that's taught me so much, and it's just been great. I'd sure like to thank the Seminole Hard Rock for putting on a great show like this, and and sponsoring it, and allowing us to come down and show and bring some very nice horses. And the facility is just so great and laid out, and they've done everything to help all the people come down and and make their dreams come true. And the competition's been so steep and great.
Competition and the way they put it together, and it drew people from Texas and from everywhere to come here to show in Florida. And they had the money is one thing, and the facilities and the whole 9 yards. I mean, it's just absolutely wonderful.
And in what may be a first for a reining event, Pin-Up Girls, the Seminole Hard Rock Calendar Girls to be exact, who made the scene to meet the reiners and sign some autographs. Is reining ready for all this? NFL running back Michael Westbrook, here to watch his horse Done It for Sugar run in the Open Derby, says yes.
No question, yeah, a little bit change, a little something different. Just like you said, it's a breath of fresh air. And Frank has done a great job of supplying everything, and he has these guitars, these nice saddles, and hopefully I could go home with one of them. That's my hope.
NRHA professional Craig Smersall, who passed the $2 million mark at this event, agrees.
I think it's great for reining. Anytime you get somebody, Frank's not really an outsider, but he's new to putting on horse shows, and I mean, he really took care of us. The girls in the office were fantastic. Really worked with us, and it was just fun to come to a horse show where they had smiles on their face and we were happy to see you.
A real awesome first step, and the reining community stepped up, and my gut told me that they'd come if I laid the groundwork. Obviously the money and apparently the guitars. Keep coming. I'm gonna make it better. I'm gonna do things a little different.